Hey everyone, welcome to Feelings with the Geekiary. I'm Erin. I'm here with Tara and Vaughn.
I just realized that I forgot something. Sorry.
Oh no.
What do we do?
Technical difficulties?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Are we good?
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
doing something.
All right. Are we going to start over?
No.
No.
Go.
Okay. So Erin, Tara, Vaughn, you know us. And we're joined by our admin, Angel, aka the best boss ever.
Oh, none of you are fired.
The
today.
Geekiary.
But none of us have sworn yet, so.
Yeah.
Okay. But we have had drinks. So we're fans. We have feelings. This is where we webcast about them. And we have lots of San Diego Comic-Con feelings because welcome. It is preview night of SDCC 2015. Cheers, everyone, all around.
Hello.
Yeah. So welcome.
Friendly reminder, this is also a podcast. You can subscribe to us on iTunes so you don't miss any of our feelings. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please remember it's recorded live. So we're not exactly sure what's going to happen. Forgive us any technical difficulties or accidental swears.
Which will be
That's
all
on
Tara.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's on me. That's on me. Not gonna lie, that's on me. We would also like to remind you that the views expressed on this webcast are those of the hosts as individuals, not necessarily representing the Geekiary as a whole or the webcast as a whole.
So please remember to direct your hate at the specific person.
Because we all watch the Geekiary Twitter account, so we need to make sure where that hate is directed.
So, it's San Diego Comic-Con,
Oh
you
my
guys.
God.
We made it.
What have we done so far?
Well,
You
Erin
started
and I,
it.
we started off our day with the Friends of Comic-Con International breakfast. That's a forum for anyone who's interested in coming to Comic-Con for the first time, or you guys come frequently or whatever. The Friends of Comic-Con International forum is a really great place to start. And this morning we started off with our breakfast, which, you got to start your con with a great meal before you drink, and stuff. So that's kind of a great way to start our day. What have you guys done today?
We missed that breakfast, but we went to Cafe 21 in the Gaslamp District, which is amazing.
So good.
Yeah, I had tiramisu pancakes. That's all I've got to
Oh my
say.
God.
I had them last year too. They're like whole wheat pancakes, but they come with mascarpone and I don't even know how to describe these things. It's like heaven, and I had a short stack of 3 pancakes and I still couldn't finish them all, but they were amazing. So, and this place they offer special mimosas, and you can get a flight of 6 mimosas for $21, and there's
I think I want to go there tomorrow. Can we
Yeah.
go? Can we go?
Yeah.
After the Wrath of Comic-Con bloggers panel, maybe, or maybe before. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll go with you before. Yeah.
do
I will
that.
go back to this place.
We are
not gonna
making
lie.
plans.
So, what's coming up tonight? We've got a few more things going on. There is a podcast of Ice and Fire meetup at 8, and then all of us are going to be at the Game of Bloggers party.
Yes. That is going to be hosted by Tony Kim. He runs the Crazy for Comic-Con Twitter account. He was on the webcast. If any of you guys watched it, we were on me and her from Hawaii. We're on the Englishman from an Englishman in San Diego webcast. And Tony was one of the people on it. He is super helpful. When I was going to Comic-Con for my first time, he was the person I got all my tips from, and he decided to host a party for all the Comic-Con bloggers. And all 4 of us, plus Carlena, who's not here, she's at a DC party right now, a DC collectibles party right now. She's going to be there too. So if you're in San Diego right now and you're looking for something to do, come to the Game of Bloggers party. It's at the Dragon's Den at what time is it at? 9.
Yeah. And if you're a Song of Ice and Fire fan, 8 p.m. at the Marriott Marquis Bar, we're getting together. So Podcast of Ice and Fire is the longest running Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire podcast, well before winter is coming or anything like that. So if you're a big Game of Thrones fan, I highly suggest stopping by there.
Excellent.
Now,
lots of stuff to do tonight. So if you're in San Diego, come join us, meet us.
So next up is tomorrow,
Okay.
which
Okay, Erin and I are teaming up again tomorrow at 10 a.m. There's the Wrath of Comic Con bloggers. There you go.
Yeah.
which is basically the people that's hosting the party tonight. And they're having a panel tomorrow, which most likely means that almost all the people on the panel are going to be hungover. It's fabulous.
I think that everyone doing everything this
It's
week
good, yeah,
is
yeah.
going to be hungover.
I actually like, not even knowing that we knew people on the Wrath of Con Bloggers panel, I like wrote it down as a thing to do, but I've got to be honest. It's probably not happening.
Oh,
Like, I'll probably sleep in a little. Tomorrow is my one day to sleep in.
Sleep in then. You gotta do it. But the thing is, I know like half the people on it. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so I gotta be there. There's Tony again, the person we were talking about earlier, is gonna be there. Lenny, the Englishman at SDCC, who we're on the podcast for, and Alyssa, who's the moderator for the Friends of Comic Con website, which is where I get all my information, tips, and everything. They're all going to be on it, plus one person that I don't know.
Megan from the Nerdy Girly.
Okay, I don't know her. She's the one person on the panel I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know her. She's awesome.
Okay, then you can speak on her behalf.
All right, Vaughn, what are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, I have heaps of things because I'm doing all the like tiny small things that are like industry based because I think they're super interesting while you guys are like covering the fandom stuff that everyone out there is going to be interested in. So I don't feel bad. Anyway, the first thing I want to go to is like it's called Studio Production Chiefs Speak. And it's them talking about how movies get made and why they get made and why they pick those certain things, which I think is super interesting because how many people complain about the movies that get made?
Yeah.
So
I do.
if you want to know why
was that made?
we need to talk to like these, like I'm assuming they're all kind of like middle-aged white dudes, but I don't know yet. Yeah. And then I might try to go to the
turn it off.
Oh, just turn it up.
more technical.
Hold on,
difficulties.
we're turning up the air conditioning so it doesn't make a lot of noises.
Okay, maybe not to 80.
Okay, so what after Studio Chiefs though?
Okay.
Yeah, the Milk-Fed like criminal masterminds panel, which might have special guests on it. There's a comics. It's about comics, so I don't know if any of you actually read comics.
Sometimes.
You.
Some of them.
Well, this is Comic Con, in case you forgot. So I'm going to see a bunch of stuff that's about comics.
Yeah, I looked at a bunch of the comic panels, but to be honest, like I just don't have time. I personally don't have time. So what else are you doing on Thursday?
The next one is Nobody's Damsel writing.
I want to go to that.
with-
No, I'm going to that. I'm
Yeah.
going to that too. Yeah.
I actually the moderator is like my aunt's like husband's son's wife, which is very random.
Very convoluted.
Yeah. So anyway, I know her kind of vaguely connected, so I feel like I should go. Plus, it sounds super interesting. Writing.
No,
writing
yeah.
about
I the 25 ABC room, there's like 2 or 3 panels I want to go to that day. I'm going to miss some of them, but I have a press thing at 3:30, and then Nobody's Damsel is like the last thing I want to go to in that 25 ABC room.
It's
so.
good. There's some good stuff in there. My final thing-
like seriously, if I hadn't gotten that last ship panel tomorrow, I would be in that room all day.
Yeah, you're gonna be talking to people from the last ship.
Oh yeah. So I've been watching The Last Ship. It's actually, pretty good. I personally have some issues with it, but as a show, it's very interesting. It has a lot of I don't know, like it keeps you on edge. It's good. It's got a really good premise where there was a virus that started wiping out, the world basically. And there's this one ship that was up on this one Navy, like US Navy ship that was on duty up in the Arctic and didn't get involved. They were on I don't know what it's called. They weren't allowed to call out. So like they had no contact with the outside world for 4 months, and they didn't realize that the world was basically going to shit. There's a swear. So
Get out.
So the show is actually like I said, I have some minor issues with it, but in general, it actually is pretty good in terms of representation. Like it's mostly men that are running it, but it's a military based show. So like that's normal. And there's actually more women on the show than I expected there to be. And most of the men I'm actually pretty like happy with, and like I'm interested in it. We'll put it that way. So I'm excited to go to the 3:30 p.m. Press conference for that. And I will be in 25 ABC literally up until I have to leave for the last ship thing. And then the Super Wiki party at night.
Before the Super Wiki party, I have one more thing that day, and I just learned about it today, so I haven't had a chance to really talk about it. I learned about it literally like an hour ago. I got approved to go to the William Shatner Nerd Headquarter panel, which, okay, William Shatner, let's be real. Okay, I'm a Star Trek TOS person. I haven't seen any of the other Star Treks. I'm sorry. I haven't seen Next Gen. I haven't seen Enterprise. I haven't seen, any of them. I have, except TOS. I'm all about TOS and the remakes that are based on the canon divergent of TOS.
See, I've only seen the old stuff, so.
Yeah, TOS is technically the oldest, like the original series. So seeing Shatner with my own eyes is going to be quite an experience. So I got that, and pretty much that's my only thing planned outside the Wrath of Con Bloggers thing for tomorrow until the Super Wiki party. And
I have one more thing.
What's your thing?
My fandom is fandom. We all live in a coffee shop.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to make it to that. Like if I can make it out of the last ship press conference and get to the My Fandom is Fandom thing, I am super excited about that too.
I think I know a lot of the people, not obviously directly, but I've interacted with them on fandom, and
Jules and Heidi are the two people I know. Jules runs the Super Wiki, which is the party we're all going to at night, and then there's Heidi who runs the copyright.
Yeah, she's the one that you ask when you're like, oh my god, can they use my stuff? Is it okay to write fan fiction? That kind of thing.
Turn it up more. Hold on, we have to turn up our air conditioning.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, so people are gonna
start. It's getting hot in here.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
Sorry, anyone watching that I keep showing like my midriff here, but I gotta keep turning off the air conditioning.
We gotta keep them interested.
Yeah.
And my midriff's not something that's gonna keep people interested. People are gonna be like, no thanks, click and turn off. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay, so My Fandom is Fandom. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make that panel if I get out of the last ship thing early. And Erin, what are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a thing.
This is why I love this girl, because that's what I should be doing.
Are you for? Can the boss be fired?
Yes,
you're fired.
No, but really, I just wanted to mention that, for everyone who hasn't been to San Diego Comic-Con before, basically the whole week is just parties along with some fun geeky stuff in between, and lots of drinking, and obviously, I mean, it's just been nonstop drinking since I got here.
It's kind of
so I mean,
we're
I got here at 1 o'clock it was like 12:45 last night, and I had to call like 2 people before I could get in my room.
I was passed out unconscious. Let's be real.
I was at a friend's house last night. I didn't get here till this morning. I got here at like 7 a.m. and I snuck into the room and everyone was asleep. And
Friday is a super early morning for me. Yay!
Oh my god!
Yeah. So, first of all, tomorrow, Super Wiki party. I mean, we're all going to that. Yeah, because
So you have a party and then an early morning.
Yeah.
Super Wiki,
And she's also going to the Super Wiki party, having already seen like the first season of Supernatural.
Yep.
Which, by the way, Super Wiki party is like.
But I mean, let's be honest. So I have only seen the first season, but I have edited so many pieces for the Geekiary that like I know everything that.
I'm gonna see like how well.
Fired.
I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning and Supernatural was on TV, and I was like, Supernatural is on TV while I'm at Comic-Con.
You gotta watch.
I did while I was getting ready. So.
But yeah, so super late party on Thursday, and then I will be at the Cartoon Network panel on Friday morning, which I'm super excited about because I haven't watched a ton of Adventure Time, but I like what I've seen. But I am a huge Steven Universe fan. And like the creator is going to be there, and Estelle is going to be there, and the show is amazing. And if you guys haven't watched it, you really should. It's the episodes are 11 minutes long, and they're They're amazing. They're amazing. They're amazing. They're amazing. Like,
Okay.
like there's one character who is literally built on a relationship between two women.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
That sounds.
you got
No, it's amazing. This show is amazing. It's so good. And then I've got Adult Swim at noon, which is like Rick and Morty and Robot Chicken. I gotta be honest, I haven't watched Robot Chicken in like a decade, but Rick and Morty is pretty funny. And then the Lucifer, which is coming on, is it WB?
I don't know.
It's Fox.
It's Fox.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was WB. So Lucifer is coming on Fox apparently, and I've got a 2:30 press room for that, and then I think that and then I'm going to be at the Badass Women panel for Nerd HQ.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Which they haven't announced the guests yet, but
Well,
I'm
it's gonna be Badass
super.
Women.
Oh yeah, I'm super
It's
excited.
gonna be
about it.
amazing. whoever
Regardless
wins.
of Nerd HQ, like regardless of whether or not they announce the guests, like they know what they're doing. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it.
That's awesome.
And you have
Oh my
iZombie and the
God.
100.
Oh, and Marvel. Oh my god. Okay, so Friday is like my press panel day. Pretty much it's press panels from beginning to end.
Me too.
I'm starting off with the 100. I've got so much to talk about because like I said, I'm usually really big on representation, and this is the first American network television show to have a bisexual female lead. So I'm like all over this right now.
I haven't watched it yet, but like it's literally like
it's
the next thing on my
top of
list.
my
It's
list.
so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And the
It's
thing
good.
is, I only got into this like 4 or 5 months ago because a reader recommended it. They're like, "Do you guys watch The 100?" And someone on our staff, Jamie, did. And I'm like, "Okay, go ahead." Let's
And she
start
started
reviewing
reviewing it.
And so I'm like, you know what? This sounds really good. I'm gonna give it a shot. And then I started watching it, and I could not stop watching it. And now I've gone from watching it like 4 or 5 months ago to attending the press panel for it. And it's just like it's one of those shows where if you get past the first 2 or 3 episodes, which kind of ring of teen drama,
Yes.
once you get past the teen drama
It's the
aspect,
CW.
really
CW,
Yeah.
but once you
It's-
get past that, because I'm not into teen drama, some people are, which is good. That's a genre, and it's fine that you like that genre. It's not my genre. Once I got past that, it becomes this really amazing, well-written dystopian, like
No, yeah, I've
Yes.
heard
Yeah.
nothing
CW
but good
does
things.
that though for pretty much every show.
Yeah.
They
Arrow was the
obviously-
same way, I think, at first.
They have
Maybe
that-
not teen drama.
Yeah, they
but
have that very specific mold, and
And-
it always like the shows have to break from that. But the pilot episode always has that.
yeah.
same
So
kind
if
of
anyone
feel to
wants
it.
to try the 100,
Yeah.
get past the teen drama aspect, and then you're into something really amazing and rewarding. And bisexual female lead, amazing. So I'm really happy that I got introduced to this. Thank you to the reader that recommended it. Thank you to Jamie who wrote the article about it and started reviewing it. I'm really happy that I found this show because it's everything I've been looking for in a show. So like perfect. But then immediately after that, I literally have 15 minutes between that and the iZombie press panel, which iZombie is a show that I got hooked on from the first episode. And so, yeah, of course you don't
It's
watch it.
really
What do you watch?
Hashtag
What
what
turd
turd doesn't watch. Listen, literally, Daredevil, the 100, and iZombie are on my list of things to watch this summer. And as soon as I get home from my 3-week vacation, I am watching things. I promise. I have nothing to do for the whole second half of July and all of August. So that's my life.
iZombie's really good.
It's really good.
Like, and the thing is that I was kind of iffy about it because I'm like, zombies are being overplayed.
Mhm.
They're just kind of hopping on the Walking Dead craze. But then I watched it, I'm like, no, this is special.
No,
This is
it's
something
I mean,
special.
from the beginning, I could tell it was something totally
I have
different.
been excited about this show since they announced it because I'm a big fan of the comic,
Really, I haven't read the comic.
which is great. It's pretty much like they've verbatim taken most of the stuff exactly from the
Oh,
comic, and they've done it
really?
really well.
That was
So-
how the first season of Walking Dead was, and then look what happened.
Yeah, okay, but it's Rob Thomas, right?
It is, and
So-
that's another thing that got me
Yeah.
hooked on it. About a year ago, I went through a Veronica Mars phase because my best friend online, Emily, which if you're watching, hi Emily, she is a huge Veronica Mars fan, and so I decided to watch it about a year ago, and I marathoned the whole show, like all 2 or 3 seasons, and then the movie in about 3 weeks. So it was just like, wow. And then I saw that Rob Zombie was coming out with something else, and I was iffy because of the zombie genre thing, but I'm like, I trust Rob Thomas, and I gave it a shot, and it is something special, and I'm glad it got renewed, and I'm really excited to be part of the press.
And what are you doing on Friday?
Yeah.
Nothing again.
But I have one more thing.
Erin just likes to party.
I have one more thing, and I never thought I would get granted to this. I got into the Marvel TV press room. I'm sorry. I want you to take my place for Haley Atwell because I know how much you love her. I'm sorry.
No, I can't be near her. Like, that would not be professional. We would not be near her.
See, this is the thing. We all have like that one celebrity where we can't guarantee professionalism.
But you see, mine is Hugh Dancy, and I'm going to be sitting across from Hugh Dancy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think I could be Hugh Dancy. Like, I'm sorry, I've been in love with Hugh Dancy since Pride and Prejudice, the Mormon version. If you haven't seen it, it exists. He was Mr. Darcy in the Mormon version of Pride and Prejudice, and this movie was amazing. I mean, it was ridiculous, but it was also amazing. Have you not seen it?
I've never
Have you
seen
not-
it. I'm
Oh
trying to
my
watch it
God.
We
Immediately.
might have to watch this like tonight.
Yeah.
She's so excited. He was so cute. I was like, who is this guy? He is super cute.
Well,
And then he was in Hannibal, and I was like, and I haven't watched Hannibal because I don't think I literally don't think I could physically stand it.
See, the thing is, when it comes to Hannibal, Mads Mikkelsen's the one that I go crazy for. Hugh Dancy's beautiful.
He's beautiful.
He's beautiful. But Mads Mikkelsen, if I was he's not going to be here. If he was here, I would be peeing my pants in the press.
Is Hugh Dancy here?
Yeah.
Hugh Dancy's here.
There's different levels, right? There's like, I'm attracted to you.
That's
and I really
that's
like
the
you.
one guy
And
that
then
like,
there's,
you don't want to get me anywhere
I'm
near.
crazy and I will possibly lick you.
Hugh Dancy is the I am attracted to you. Mads Mikkelsen is I'm crazy and I will lick you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
See?
glad
No.
Mads isn't here
Hugh
because
Dancy.
I
Hugh
would be
Dancy.
arrested.
High five. High five.
Mads Mikkelsen. Anyone? No.
I mean, he's okay. Here,
Mikkelsen.
Are you Hugh Dancy too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen girl here in the corner.
No, but really,
Only by myself.
okay, you all know that Tom Hiddleston is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
one guy. We'll get to him a little bit later.
But,
So.
yeah.
He's on the set. He's on
No,
Saturday.
please ask Haley Atwell, just hi. How's she going?
I'd be like,
What's
my
happening?"
reporter says hi.
She's beautiful.
She really loved your
She's
Dub
so
Smash
beautiful.
with Billy Piper.
Oh my God, don't talk about it. It just upsets me.
All right. So, and then Friday night,
Oh man.
the Fear the Walking Dead party we're all
So that's
doing.
happening up there. Like
Yeah.
literally the top of our hotel room. I don't know how that's gonna go. You might need an RSVP, you might not. I'm gonna try.
I've been trying.
Well, let's see. Let's just show up because it's like 3 or 4 floors up.
Yeah.
We'll try as well.
And that's Friday. And then Saturday.
Oh my
Saturday is going to be a tough one.
For us, we're in one place all day long. We're in Ballroom 20 all day long. We're gonna start in the morning. Do either one of us watch Once Upon a Time?
I watched like the first 2 seasons, but I'm
Yeah, I
a little
watched one
behind.
season and I was
Yeah.
like, ha ha ha, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm a little behind.
They're
but
so in love. Everybody's so in
Yeah,
love. It's
I'm
so much
a
about
little-
love.
Oh, fired.
I'm a
I
little,
love, man.
Okay, well, I'm a little behind. Sorry, I'm a little behind, but I do follow like the fandom a little bit, and I am familiar with the characters.
So here's where I'm at. I don't watch the show, but the shippers, the Swan Queen shippers, and the Destiel shippers from Supernatural, Dean and Cass, we have a lot in common as far as like shipper culture. So even though I don't watch Once Upon a Time, I have this affinity for the shipper culture. So I feel like even though I don't watch the show, like I understand their fandom to an extent. So I'll be there to represent them, even though I don't understand the show. So that's kind of where I'm coming at from Once Upon a Time. Like, I love your culture. I don't watch your show. Like, I'm sorry, but I love you.
I only watched I watched the first 3 seasons. It got a bit bonkers, and I was like I feel like if I watched it, I would still enjoy it.
I don't know how you watched 3 seasons.
No, it was kind of like it had that
I
like
still love you, Swan Queen.
so it had that kind of like really crazy thing to it, and I was just like, I don't know what is happening on the show, but
Like Helix?
I think I kind of enjoy it.
Can we just RIP Helix and have a moment of silence right now?
Okay,
moment of silence.
Okay, I think we're done.
R.I.P. Helix. Erin.
Oh, wait. Hashtag Helix the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take place in space.
Oh, yeah.
With Brian.
With the other Farragut brother.
With Brian Farragut.
I've never seen Helix. I'm sorry, but I appreciate these three. Good job. Guys, go.
Hey, Neil.
So you guys are gonna be in Ballroom 20 all day. So
Yeah.
you've got OUAT,
And then
you've got
we've got-
fan favorite.
Oh my god, the fan favorites.
Entertainment Weekly fan favorites.
So many people. Norman Reedus,
Mhm.
Maisie
Maisie
Williams,
Williams.
what's his name? Anders, something Anders. He's from iZombie.
David Anders.
David Anders.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna be there?
Wendy McClendon Covey. She's on the Goldbergs. She was in Bridesmaids and stuff. I love her.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Panel. We'll probably be in the back of the room at that
I
point,
don't care.
but we'll push forward.
That's fine.
And then there's 3 hours of stuff we don't care about. I'm sorry. Simpsons, Family Guy, whatever. No offense to those who like those shows.
I mean, I like Family Guy, okay, but
Would you go to the panel?
No,
Family.
not if it was in Ballroom 20.
Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah.
sleeping overnight or waiting in line for hours for that shit. Sorry.
But the afternoon,
Fired.
the afternoon gets really good. Grimm, which I am a really big fan of. I love Grimm. And then Outlander, which
I gotta say something about that. So
Did
okay,
you ever finish watching it?
I did. Okay, here's the thing.
I
So I was
couldn't.
looking at the Ballroom 20 schedule because I'm all there for Hannibal. Hannibal, which is the last panel of the day in Ballroom 20. And I was looking at it, I'm like, the fan favorites thing, I'm there. But then nothing else in that day I was interested in. So I'm like, I gotta be interested in at least one more panel for Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Hannibal, whatever. Hannibal, before Hannibal. And I'm like, which is the shortest show? Outlander was the
Outlander.
shortest. And so I watched Outlander and I was enjoying it up until the last 2 episodes. And I'm like,
the last 2 episodes are really, really,
what
really
happened?
intense.
Like, I'm going to continue watching Outlander, but those last 2 episodes were very beyond what I was expecting. So
I actually read the book, and because I'd read the book, I couldn't. I talked to
Yeah.
Erin about it, and I was like, "Hey, can you tell me what happens? Like how the show portrays this?" And you kind of, I couldn't.
It's hard
I
to
couldn't.
watch.
It was hard to read. Like there was one point where I was like crying, and I was like, I literally cannot like mentally handle what is going on here.
it was
And
too
if I
much.
couldn't handle reading it, no way in hell could I have handled watching
2
it.
entire episodes about assault, basically,
Yeah,
from
no.
beginning to end about assault, and it was too much for me. Like those last 2 episodes were too much, but I'm going to continue watching it. And I also have some issues.
I mean, the show is beautiful and
It
it's
is.
well acted.
Very well
I just,
acted.
I have no like issue. I take no issue with the show or the way it portrays things. I personally cannot handle it
Yeah.
because the other thing is, it's like, unlike Game of Thrones, they are portraying exactly what was written. I mean, like
Mhm.
almost exactly what was written from what I talked to you
Yeah.
about. And I just, if I couldn't handle the way it was written, I can't handle
Well, and
the-
because
it
the
being on
acting is
screen.
so good, like,
Yeah.
it's very real, it's very raw, it's very believable, and
I thought about
it's
I mean,
hard to
I
watch.
may
Yeah.
continue with the second season.
Yeah.
I just couldn't watch those couple episodes.
Yeah.
So
And
it's a
that's
it's a
understandable.
beautiful show. It's a beautiful show. It really, really is. Like there's
Yeah.
so many things I like about it, but
Yeah, no,
that I
no,
couldn't
it's a good
handle.
choice because the thing
it's a personal thing. It's a personal
it's fine.
thing.
It's fine. And I honestly, those last 2 episodes were too intense for me. And I was watching them because I was trying to finish it all before I got here. And I had 2 episodes left the night before I left. And I'm like, I'm going to finish these 2 episodes. I'm going to be ready for the Outlander panel. And then I watched these 2 episodes. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? Like, I cannot believe this is happening. But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to stick with it because I have this affinity for Scotland. Like, I have my Celtic knot necklace. Like, Scotland's this thing that I love. But it's just, those 2 episodes were too much.
it's intense. But then
Um,
after Outlander, the last panel that I'm going, Hannibal. Yeah.
Okay, so I talked about it during the last podcast enough. If anyone is watching this who is at San Diego right now, the night before, so Friday night at the Grand Horton, what is it? The Marriott Grand Horton? The Grand Horton Hotel. in the Cortez room. We are meeting at 7 to 8 o'clock to get ready for the Hannibal flash mob. I mentioned this during the last one, but if you didn't watch it, this is your warning to come. And we're getting together. We're passing out some stuff, crowns. And then during the panel, we're all going to don them, and it's not going to be a wake. The show's not over. It's not over yet. We're not done, and it's going to be a celebration. So, Fanimals unite. Long live the Fanimals. We're going to make it a party. It's not going to be a wake. We're not saying goodbye to our show. We're going to make this show live on. So, Hannibal panel.
So Saturday, what I really want to do, I'm going to try to get into the Ali Brosh fan panel. I'm going to be there super early so that I can hopefully get into the Ali Brosh Hyperbole and a Half fan panel because I love her. But I'm actually on a panel.
Yay!
So
Amazing.
it's at the library. It's at the San Diego Public Library right here in the Gas Lamp. And it's at 4 o'clock. It's a Song of Ice and Fire Game of Thrones fan panel. So we pretty much only suggest that you come if you have read the books and watch the show. It's really going to be like a combined thing, and probably a lot of book stuff discussed. So I don't suggest you come if you haven't read the books,
or if you don't care about spoilers.
Yeah. Or if you don't care about book spoilers. I mean, at this point,
they've kind of
the show has kind of spoiled the book. So I guess if you don't care about that, come on down. But it's at the library, and it's at 4 o'clock on Saturday. And I am on that panel with Amin and Kyle from the podcast of Ice and Fire.
And we had Amin on.
Yeah. We had Amin on our last podcast, the end of June.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good time. And after that, I think we're probably going to gather people together and try to go out for some, drinks and stuff.
Which is what you do at Comic-Con, of course.
Yeah. We're gonna kind of be laid back and stuff. So that's my Saturday is hopefully getting into the Ali Brosh panel and then the Song of Ice and Fire panel at 4 o'clock. So,
I will be at the Song of Ice and Fire.
Record it, please.
And I will. Yeah, I will be recording it. If we can, I will.
Oh no, you can record it. This is the posting permission.
Yeah, we'll figure out what we can do.
Okay, I record it, and I'll also try to maybe live tweet.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's going on. I'm going to be there because I want to go to a panel an hour before, which is Children of Tendu. Which is a couple of writers that are in that write for some shows that you really, really like Lost, Firefly, Agent Carter, The 100. They have a podcast which is Children of Tendu where they talk about writing and stuff, and they're really cool. It's probably a really good way if anyone is in San Diego Comic-Con to see these writers of shows that that you really, really like.
Yeah, I've always wanted to write TV.
Yeah,
I wish I could go to that.
It's going to be a good panel, so I will live tweet it and bring as much information. But you should check out the podcast. It's really, really informative. It's just it's two guys talking about how they got into the industry and how they work their way up and all that kind of stuff. It's good.
Pass me that apple pie whiskey.
No.
Oh, it's behind me.
Oh yeah.
Holla.
We're just speaking to our bartender.
Yeah, we have a bartender.
Right.
Yeah. Can you give me my Cersei?
It's Winchester.
Yeah. Here's Cersei. Flat Cersei.
There's Dean. He's hanging out.
He's representing Carlina right now. Bandit.
With whiskey. Obviously. Oh. What? Am I drinking this? Okay. I don't want any.
No?
Maybe later. Yeah.
We'll drink just a little bit.
That's whiskey.
Here's your cap, Carlina.
Did Carlina make a brief appearance in the?
No.
She made a fake appearance.
Yeah.
The apple pie whiskey made an appearance.
Yeah.
Good.
So on Saturday night,
Yeah.
we have
Oh my god.
I am attending both Nerdist Podcast Live.
I'm attending the second one.
Yeah. So the first one has Peter Capaldi and Ben Kingsley.
Totally
Ooh.
Britishing it up. Though.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So
really
British.
cool. And then so I'm gonna try to live tweet that. I'm in the front row, so I don't want to be like super rude, but you know.
Oh, I was in like the third row of Walking Dead last year
Yeah.
for Nerd HQ, and I live tweeted that entire thing.
I feel bad when you're front row and they're looking
Yeah.
at you.
And I literally, I don't
It's like, no, I
tweet.
swear, I'm paying attention.
My
I'm staring.
Twitter is like 80% beer tweets.
It's true.
Stephanie's gotten after me about this.
Oh my god, where's my cat?
So yeah, I live tweet like 80% beer tweets. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, okay, but the one that I'm really excited about is the later Nerdist Podcast Live. So the guests are going to be Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones, and also Guillermo del Toro, who is the
Ooh.
director of the upcoming Crimson Peak film.
He directed Pacific Rim too, by the way.
And Pacific Rim, yeah. And also the upcoming star of Crimson Peak, Tom Hiddleston.
Hiddles. Okay.
So I really love Tom Hiddleston. He's like my favorite.
This is right here is an understatement.
Alcohol in it though.
Yeah.
She's been really, really super calm about
Yeah.
it. She's like, oh, Tom Hiddleston, yeah, it's really cool to meet him. Like earlier, she's like,
That's an
Not like that. Not too
No,
bad.
like that. Like
But
100%.
I
100%.
I'm a little bit of a fangirl when it comes. He's like the one person that I just like can't control myself. So
Yeah. No, it's cool. We all have that. Hugh Dancy.
Oh,
Hugh
yeah.
Dancy.
I
So-
probably couldn't control myself around Hugh Dancy.
but Tom Hiddleston is
Pride and
the-
Prejudice, Mormon Pride and Prejudice.
I love
I'm
that.
just
I love that if
saying.
you ever like get a press like opportunity with him, like everyone will be like, so Hannibal, like all these other TV shows that he's been in, you'll be like, okay, so Mormon Pride and Prejudice.
Because he was great in it. I mean, it was like the worst movie ever, but he was great. Also, this is my Vikings horn.
Yes, this. We need to talk about this real fast. This is a fucking. Sorry.
Oh! So
I
no,
quit.
but you posted an article
Fired.
earlier. Yeah,
Fired.
you posted an article earlier about this.
So Vikings is doing a whole ton of really
Look at
cool
this. I gotta hold
stuff.
this. Look at
Yeah.
this.
They're doing a whole ton of awesome stuff this year. Like,
So cool.
unfortunately, they're not doing any press panels. And unfortunately, because of my other press commitments, I'm going to miss their actual panel, which I'm super sad about. But they have their 3:30 panel on Friday, and they have the long ship that's like trolling around
Oh, yeah.
San Diego, like the gas lamp district, and then also like going to be in the harbor. If you tweet at History Vikings, you can be entered to win a chance to be on a sunset cruise with the Viking cast,
Ooh.
which is amazing,
Amazing.
because they're all super sexy.
They're-
All of
they're-
them.
They're like, oh, 100%.
Like
Vikings.
Ragnar, but also Lagertha.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
So
but
Ragnar is like the
interesting.
main character, and Lagertha is his, I guess, technically ex-wife, and they're both super hot. And their son Bjorn, you know, I guess.
I might actually be at the Vikings panel because I'm going
Live
to
tweet it for
the
us.
Sense8 one.
Oh
so,
yeah, please,
I have
please.
to.
Oh my God,
I haven't
please.
missed Sense8. I'm so sad.
I know, I'm
Tweet
sad.
Because
about
like
that.
I've got a 2:30 press thing, so I'm gonna miss the Vikings
Yeah.
panel, and I'm super sad about
So
it.
I might be, and if
We're
I
gonna-
am, I will.
But
tweet.
these
Live by
Viking
Yeah.
horns, if you keep an eye out for the shield maidens in the Gaslamp Quarter, they're giving these out. And also if you ride the Viking Longship, and if you follow or keep an eye out on history, it's called their Twitter is at History Vikings. They've got all the stops that they're planning on their Twitter. So if you ride their long ship, you get a Viking horn at the end, and I'm pretty excited. Like honestly, you guys, this show, there is so much like great representation on this show. I know that sounds weird, but it's really great for like off-kilter relationships. I mean, Ragnar, to me, like Ragnar totally has like a relationship with like another man. So it's really like, I mean, it's not historically accurate. I'm a history major. It is not historically accurate.
I'm a history major too.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's not historically accurate at all, but it is a very like well done show. Like I've never not been interested watching this show.
It's good.
And it's been 3 seasons, you know? Like I just, and Catherine Winnick as Lagertha is just amazing and gorgeous and perfect, and I love her.
Pretty perfect.
I mean, I love Ragnar. He's sexy, but Catherine Winnick.
All right. Well, we all have parties on Saturday night.
Oh
too,
my god.
so-
Yeah. Okay. So me, and I gotta mention someone who's not on this webcast, another person that's actually here. She's off screen right now. Bandit. There's her hand. She's here. She's here.
She's our bartender right now. Thank
yes,
you.
her
Thank you.
Can you get me another Heineken? Thank you.
That's terrible.
Secret bartender.
So let me run over some things that she's doing. She's doing a lot of stuff. She is going to be interviewing Orlando Jones.
Yay!
Yeah.
She's going to be interviewing also Richard Spate and Rob Benedict. And then she's going to be coming with me on Saturday night or Friday night. Saturday night. Yes, to the NBC press party. So that's my party on Saturday night. What are you guys doing on Saturday night?
Drinking. We're going to Notice, and I'm trying to like hold her
Exactly.
back from Tom Hiddleston.
Cheers.
Oh,
You're Tom Hiddleston's bodyguard from her.
Yeah.
I'm not like that.
There's Bandit.
I literally have nothing to do Saturday night. I'm doing whatever, wherever things take me.
So tweet at a Geek Saga and tell her where she should go. Because if you know where she should go on Saturday night,
You can speak, and they will hear you.
I met somebody from MTV.
Oh, who did you meet?
Oh.
and what are you doing?
Maybe. You know somebody who might know somebody who
Is Tom Hiddleston?
Is it Tom Hiddleston?
Do they know somebody who knows somebody who
I
is
know
possibly
Shane.
Tom Hiddleston?
Oh,
Good luck with that. So even though Bandit's not on our webcast right now, she's doing crap. I almost
She's
said
doing
shit,
stuff.
but I'd get fired. Oh,
Yeah.
You've already fired me like 5 times.
firing myself.
Castiel's gone. He's drunk.
Oh, where did Castiel go?
Sorry.
On the floor.
Sorry.
Castiel
No, I was
found a
gonna
liquor
say,
store and he
like,
drank it.
if like Bandit is interviewing Orlando Jones, and I was talking to her earlier about how like the second article that I ever wrote for the Geekiary
Oh yeah.
was about Teen Wolf social media, and Orlando Jones posted it on his Tumblr, and it got like massively.
Orlando
picked up.
Jones is like amazing. He
I
is
know.
such a sweet person. It's like not even.
I don't even watch
kidding.
Sleepy Hollow, but I'm an Orlando Jones fan. Like I'm not a fan of him. Like, well, yeah, no, I know that. I know he's not on anymore, but that's the thing that he's known for recently.
Yeah.
But him as a person, like
I know
he
him
is
from
fan-
Time Machine.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god, I am so old. I am so old. 2002. 2002. I am 32 years old.
I'm 29. Oh no, I'm 28. I'm not 29 for 20 something more days.
Yay!
Oh my god, I am the youngest one on this podcast.
My baby. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm such a baby. Oh,
I think I'm the oldest. Whoops.
By how much?
Well, I'm 32 also
When do you turn 33?
in August.
Oh, I turned 33 in December. So you're literally like 4 months. Come on. We're good.
We're
okay,
good.
Granny.
We're good.
I know. I'm the
We're
oldest.
both granny.
Well, we're only a couple of months apart.
All right,
Yeah.
this is like degenerating like
Sorry.
super fast.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
need to like continue with what we were
Okay.
supposed to talk
So.
about.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday. Whoa. Okay.
Or Saturday.
Sunday is the last official day of the con, unfortunately. So It's a little subdued, but we have a lot of exciting things happening on Sunday, actually. So
I mean, I have like panels that I want to go to. To be honest, they are not on this schedule because I haven't added them. Listen, I didn't have internet for a long time.
You were in Kauai, and
I was in
on
Kauai.
vacation
I was
without
in Kauai
internet.
and I had no internet. So like my panels aren't on this schedule, but I have a few that I'm going to in the morning. But the big thing, before we forget, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
So 7 p.m. Eastern, we are doing another webcast.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
post
This
Yeah.
webcast will
SDCC
be
webcast.
incredibly tired.
We didn't even advertise.
Incredibly
this.
hungover.
We're gonna be like, how are you guys?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But hopefully we'll have a lot of stories to tell.
yes.
We don't even have a document for it. We're gonna just be like, hi guys, we're tired.
Oh my god, do you remember that time like Erin tried to lick Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not going to go
Carolina.
in. I'm
What?
not
Can
going
you take a picture of us?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. We're
We're
picturing.
picturing.
Hold on, this will be on Twitter soon.
Oh, I got to do this too.
Hi, webcast people. Hold on a moment.
Hey, oh my god, that's crazy. Live
Okay.
tweeting.
So, anyways,
We're
Oh,
literally-
webcast.
Yeah.
so basically, for me and Bandit, who just took the picture, Sunday is going to be all
I can't
supernatural
handle
all the time.
Podcast is ridiculous.
Like, honestly, Sunday is supernatural, blah, 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 like, entirely devoted to one entire show.
Nope, unless you're
Yeah.
unless you're going to
It's amazing.
unless you're going to the Marvel Nerd HQ panel,
No.
like me.
Lucky.
Yay! And you're going to live tweet it, right?
Yes.
Of course, of course.
And she's gonna ask Kelly Atwell if she'll marry me.
Of course, of course. Like, how
I
are we
mean,
not?
the whole
I sat at the press panel, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Nerd HQ.
Haley Aswell, will you marry my reporter, Vaughn?
Yes. Okay.
She's Australian.
Yeah.
She's
second-
Australian. She's Australian.
Well, Nerd HQ panels are all Q&A.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
They're
Oh,
amazing.
it could
Yeah,
happen.
they're so good. They're so good.
get me good and
No,
liquored up,
okay,
and then
like-
I'll do it.
Press people, if any of you happen to stumble across this webcast, we are not as crazy as we seem.
No, we are.
We're not actually going to harass anyone.
No,
No. Yeah, no.
These are just our feelings.
Stephanie's like, yeah, we are. No, we're not.
We're pretty. I'm the boss. No.
I mean, come on.
Suppressing them in public. But
We interviewed Peter Farragut.
Yeah.
oh,
He
He was great.
He was awesome. I love Nailed
The
It.
thing is, okay, here's the thing. This website, we're fangirls. We're fans. We have feelings. This is where we talk about them. But even though we have feelings, we can, when the time arises, be professional. Even though I gasped like crazy when Tom Wisdom sat down at the table with me. Because he's a very beautiful person.
Oh God,
we
when
can
I
be
was
professional when it's
when-
time calls for
when
it.
I was in the Fox press conference last year, the 20th Century Fox one with Kingsman Secret Service, and Colin Firth was like at the end of the table. I was like,
Bandit just fangirl.
I just watched that movie.
Screen.
I just watched that movie the other night.
It's
Isn't
85
it
degrees in here.
amazing?
It was a
And
good
like
movie,
San,
yeah.
oh my God! Last year, this is a San Diego Comic Con story. Last year, I was in that thing. People had their phones like up on the table recording the press conference, and somebody's phone rang, and Samuel L. Jackson answered it. And he was like, "Hello," and the person was like, "Hello." Who's this? And he was like, it's Samuel L. fucking Jackson. Who is this? Like, not even kidding you. Like, not even kidding you. He literally said, it's like Samuel fucking L. Jackson. Who is this? Like, and at the end of the press conference, he waited until that guy came up and got his phone because he was like, I need to know whose phone this was.
I would have just left my phone, man.
Oh God, no, that guy, he tried, and Samuel L. Jackson was like, I'm not leaving until somebody comes in and picks up this phone.
Similar thing happened to me with Bruce Campbell.
Do tell,
Like-
do tell. Come here. Tell, at least tell off camera. What happened?
I'm
was
gonna take a
at,
bathroom break then.
I
Go.
just happened to be talking to Bruce
You're gonna
on
have to,
bed.
like,
My phone rang and it was my
Commando.
mom. And he started talking to her and said, "Turn off your phone." That's really
Really?
I mean, I put my phone on do not disturb when I go into things like that. But also this year I have a Tascam recorder, so I will not have that problem.
Fancy. See, we're proper professionals at the Geeky.
Oh yeah,
Right?
so professional.
We might eat when a beautiful British person sits at our table,
but
our phones don't ring. Ages away. Yeah, we're professionals.
So what time is it?
2:50. We got 10 minutes until we've hit an hour. It's totally cool. We're
Okay, so you've got the Supernatural in April.
Oh my god. Okay, so like I said, me and Bandit, who's off screen. Fist bump. Come on. We've got entirely Supernatural all day long. We've got the panel that starts at what time does it start at? Hold on one moment. 11:15. We've got the Supernatural panel in Paul H. And then we've got a little bit of time. The Supernatural Nerd Headquarter panel starts at 2:15, something like that. 2-ish. Have to, something like that. And so yeah, it's pretty much all Supernatural all day for us. And then at the end of the day, I am going to the Friends of Comic Con swag trade, which is invite only. So if you're watching this and you haven't RSVP'd for it, sorry you can't go, but it's cool. It's kind of like the breakfast party. So join the Friends of Comic Con forum. Next year you might get
You're going. Erin's going.
Yeah.
Mom's going. I'm going.
So we all get to go. But if you're not getting to go this year, join the Friends of Comic Con forum. Alyssa is the mod. She's amazing. Join it. Learn about Comic Con.
But we're also doing the webcast at 4
Yes.
p.m. So 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
That's kind of a lot. Okay.
Where so we will be talking about all the embarrassing things we have done for the whole week.
Because there were
Sunday's webcast
There were
will be very
clearly
different
a
from today. Because look, we all look kind of fresh.
Yeah.
We're all have energy. Sunday we're gonna be like,
Hey.
Come back here and come back and actually here. I'll just move.
hold on, we're just like,
Ugh, there we go. Let's all just move over one.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, this chair is really
So yeah,
It's not a chair.
it's she's currently
You're
sitting
fine.
on a suitcase rack.
That's what I've been sitting on all the effing time. Jesus.
We didn't have enough chairs in our room, so she had to sit on a suitcase rack. But yeah.
I'm basically a suitcase. It's fine.
Okay, so we're getting near the end here. Let me flip back over here. Sorry, we have technical things. This is my computer. It's a friend now. Hold on. Let me scroll down to the end. We're getting to the end.
Yeah. Bandit really loves the pie hole whiskey.
Because she's Dean Winchester.
No, that stuff is good.
It is
It's
good.
really good. It tastes like pie.
I couldn't
does.
do it. I can't do
I
that
really
alcohol.
can't. I really can't drink any more of
American
that.
pie, because in Australia pie has meat in it.
Yeah, it's like a fruit
Because
pie.
Australians are crazy.
They have apple, cherry, and pecan. I have the pecan at home. It's really good. We're like advertising this for free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They should be
yeah,
giving us
yeah,
money,
it's
right?
Yeah, can you sponsor us? We could use some money.
Let's like hashtag them on Twitter.
Sponsor the Geekiary.
because we really like alcohol.
That's true.
You can pay
Wait,
us in
what are we all drinking?
I'm
Heineken.
drinking Heineken.
I'm drinking Stella.
We're drinking Oyster Bay. It's
Wine.
wine, yeah.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
And she's drinking.
I did drink some Cook's wine or we drank. We drank some Cook's champagne
We
earlier.
need to get some Prosecco.
Oh yeah.
ASAP. That's
Okay.
normally our drink of choice.
We drink a
for
lot.
podcast.
Okay, guys, is there anything final you want to add
No.
to the
I think we
podcast?
Get
covered
this
all
over
Comic-Con. Oh wait,
To the DC
Bandit has something.
I went to the DC Collectibles party.
She went to the DC Collectibles party. Hold on, let's hold this.
Let's not spill the alcohol, please.
And all right.
Comic-Con exclusive crypto.
So this is why she wasn't on the webcast, because she was at a party and she just came back midway through it. And there you go. So there you go. DC Collectibles. We love you. Thank you.
Oh my God, they have some
They have some
Awesome stuff. We love them.
Awesome
Please
stuff is great.
send us more stuff.
It's true.
Oh,
wait,
there's
wait,
one more
wait.
thing.
they have the new how they're doing the bombshells. I did a review of the Hawk Girl.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
They have a new bombshell coming out. It was not allowed to be photographed. Power Girl in a kind of
Without the
circus-
stupid
no.
circle
Power
thing,
Girl
like
in a kind of circus strongman outfit.
oh,
Holding Superman on his shoulder. Superman was in a kind of again a circus outfit with little mustache. She had him on her shoulder. It was like this.
Did she have the stupid circle thing? Because I hate
It
that.
did, but it looked good.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
It was,
okay,
and they
okay.
had a couple more of
Okay.
the bombshells. They had a cheetah one in a safari outfit, and they had the Frost Girl, and it was seriously the Power Girl one though.
All right.
Amazing. So,
So
that's
we're
what she
hearing
wants
that
to wear.
there's a new Power Girl bombshell.
brand new.
I'm pretty
news.
excited about that.
This is like,
Live. It's
live.
So we have live news
It was not allowed to be
because
photographed at all.
yeah, so we don't have any photographs because it wasn't allowed, but that's cool. Breaking news on the Geekiary webcast.
See, this is why you should watch us every week. Because we don't just cry
Every
about
month,
hot
every month.
a month. Sorry,
No, we cry a lot.
we cry a
There's
lot.
lots of crying. I watch it every week.
It's okay. I love that we
We
cry
just have a lot of feelings.
This is where we webcast about them. Okay.
All right.
All right, guys, this is
we
it.
should start to conclude here.
I just want anyone want to say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
I'm glad that I can be on a webcast and that I wasn't super far away.
Oh, we
But-
loved
And that we
having
could hear you.
Angel.
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm not like in the corner, like
we loved having you on the webcast.
Thank you.
It's it adds a certain class, that
You
we
need a
don't normally
class?
have.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
That's
our
not
boss.
something I usually. But I
You're our
still fired
boss.
you all through the course of the
So
podcast.
classy.
So-
Yeah, I mean,
I
you're
did not get fired.
You didn't. She didn't get fired.
I got
Everyone
fired like 5 times. It's okay.
Bandit's the only one working for the Geekiary now, so
I think Angel had to fire herself. at
yeah,
one
so she doesn't even work there. So
I don't work for my own website
Yeah.
anymore. I'm fired.
all
This
right,
is ridiculous.
I should probably finish this.
okay, guys.
Now.
All right, I am Vaughn, and I'm here with Erin and Tara, and our special guest Angel. Thank you again,
And our other special
and our other
guest,
special
Bandit.
guest, Bandit's hand. Thank you for joining us on.
And Cassiel.
Oh,
And
Castiel.
Cersei.
So
And Dean Winchester.
Hey. Oh.
Thank you for joining us on Feelings with the Geekiary. Remember that we are a free webcast run off donations from viewers like you, right? So thank you for contributing to our host website, the Geekiary, and we will see you after Comic-Con if we survive. I need to press the thing, but
Someone press the thing.
hi guys, bye. This is awkward.
What do you need to press? Stop.
Stop broadcast.